So confident and defiant, the American Curtis Stevens shouted into the camera,
"I'ma wash up in Gennady Golovkin's blood, then dig the hole where the hole's already dug, then bury him.
Come Saturday, I'm gonna fuck Gennady up.
It's not gonna be me."
But on November 2nd, 2013, Stevens had to pay for every word. A true middleweight monster stepped into the ring, Gennady Golovkin. A smirk still played on Stevens' face, but it disappeared within the first minute of the fight. From the opening bell, Gennady took the center of the ring. His jabs were sharp and heavy, like hammers. He methodically broke through Stevens' defense. Curtis tried to answer back with wild punches, but he missed and only made the Kazakh angrier. Golovkin worked cold-bloodedly, like a machine, leaving his opponent no chance to seize the initiative. In the second round, Gennady raised the pace. After a series of jabs, he exploded with two powerful right hooks. Stevens didn't even see one of them. He fell as if cut down, his eyes glassy. Only the bell saved the American from an early knockout. The third round turned into a living hell for Stevens. Golovkin pressed forward, cutting off the ring, driving him to the ropes, not giving him a second to breathe. Jab after jab, crushing body shots, brutal uppercuts. Stevens held on with his last strength, clinching, going into defense, but every landed punch shook him to his core. The fourth and fifth rounds were pure survival. Golovkin, sensing his opponent's weakness, deliberately began to break his face. Stevens' right cheekbone swelled. A massive bruise formed under his eye. The American backed up more and more, but there was no escape from the pressure. Golovkin methodically tore into his body and head, making his opponent groan in pain. By the sixth round, the pace slowed slightly. Gennady worked economically, but every punch landed like a sledgehammer. Stevens tried to move around the ring, but Golovkin cut off the corners and continued his executioner's work. The seventh and eighth rounds were sheer agony. Stevens no longer had the strength to keep his hands up. He dropped them more and more often and took punches flush to the head and body. It seemed that just one more clean shot, and he would collapse. In the ninth round, Stevens' corner finally surrendered. They threw in the towel, realizing that every new punch from Golovkin was a step toward their fighter's ruin. That's how the fight ended. The fight the cocky American thought would bring him glory. He dug a grave for someone else, but fell into it himself.